welcome back to our vegan kitchen. I'm rolling up my sleeves because I'm getting ready to do important works. I'm making the Thanksgiving gravy. I know! I was just heating up the veggie stock in the microwave. The best part of Thanksgiving, as far as I'm concerned, is the gravy and the stuff that it goes on, like the mashed potatoes and the stuffing, you know, the veggie stuffing. So I want a really good tasting gravy, and this one is it. So let's get to making it. We're going to do it semi-scratch. We've got 1 yellow onion here, and first thing that we're going to do is saute this. And it's more of like a caramelize it situation. So we don't want the flame to be too high because we want it to cook for a little bit longer so that we get that flavor development going. We don't want to sweat it out. We want the coloring. We want this to be a beautiful golden gravy. And I also splurged a little bit and got the Miyoko's oat milk butter, which I swear, this is like real butter. I have to pinch myself sometimes. I told my husband this is only for when we have delicious toast. This is not for like everyday use. So this is going to be a delicious gravy. And we're going to be using the oat milk butter on this because we want it to taste really, really good. So we're using about 2 tablespoons of butter. If you're oil-free, you can saute this in water. Obviously, it's not going to taste the same, but if you're interested in cutting back on your oil, then that's what you have to do. So we're going to get our oil a little bit hot. We're going to put our onion in here. The microwave is very impatient.
Yeah.
So like I said, we're just going to do this over a semi-low flame. And we're also going to add some garlic. I got my cheddar garlic ready. We're going to do like a teaspoon of the cheddar garlic.
No shame in that game.
No. And it's okay to put the garlic in. I know I always tell you guys wait a little bit. Don't put the garlic in right away. But since we're not really on a high flame, we don't have to worry so much about burning the garlic. So you can put the garlic in with the onion. So let's give this about 5-10 minutes to caramelize a little bit, and then I'll show you the next step. Alright, this is looking absolutely wonderful. We're starting to get some nice color on the onion, and I think it's ready to go to the next step. We're ready to go to the next level. We have our veggie stock here, and we're just going to add a little bit to the pan to make sure that we get all of that nice brown color that's from the bottom of the pan off of the pan. And we're going to do this in the high-speed blender or a blender. If you don't have a high-speed blender, we're not going to do that thing, you know, like with the Vitamix where everybody's like, you can make soup in your Vitamix. We're going to put it in the Vitamix and then we're going to put it back in the pan so that it can thicken in the pan. So we've got our blender, and we're going to put our onion garlic mixture in the blender. If you're doing, you could also do this with a stick blender, I feel like. If you don't have, you know, or if your blender is not heat safe. So you just want to get all the pieces. Don't wash the pan because the mixture is going back in the pan to finish cooking. Alright, so obviously this is onion flavored, garlic and onion flavored gravy. We're also going to be adding our veggie stock, the rest of it. Depending on how salty your bouillon is, we're using Tamari because that's gluten-free. You can use anywhere from 1 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons. I'm using 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon. So just a little bit more than half. We're going to put some nooch in there for some extra little golden flavor. It makes it taste golden. We also have some poultry seasoning. I have a little bit of white pepper because I prefer white pepper in a gravy to the regular cracked pepper. And as the thickener today, I'm going to be using potato starch. Most people who are gluten-free use cornstarch or arrowroot. I find arrowroot makes the gravy kind of slimy. and cornstarch makes it have a weird texture. I've started using potato starch when I do my stir fries, and I really like the results. So I'm going to try it in the gravy today, but if you don't have potato starch, you can go with cornstarch. So let's get all of this in here without dumping it.
Dumpies.
We did it.
Right.
All right, let's take this over to the blender. We're just going to blend it until it's perfectly smooth. Okay, smooth. Now we're just going to take this, we're going to pivot, and we're going to bring it back to our pan. I don't want to dump it. Because that would be a great video, but it wouldn't be a great gravy. And we're going to turn up our flame to a medium. And we're going to bring this to...
Oh, it smells so good.
Oh, doesn't it though?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to bring this up to a simmer. And we're going to simmer it until it thickens up. Alright, this thickens from the bottom. So it might be easier to just use a whisk. This has a coating on it, so it's safe in a nonstick pan. So it's thickening up pretty quickly. So we'll be ready to eat it in just a few minutes.
Ooh.
All right, I got the goods here. So it makes a little bit more than 2 cups. It smells like Thanksgiving
It smells
heaven.
really good.
Heaven. I just whipped up some instant mashed potatoes, you know, the Bob's Red Mill with just the potato flakes, and I put a little bit of butter and milk in there, non-dairy oat milk. And let's just...
Ooh.
It's nice and thick. I love a thick gravy. This just, oh my gosh. I'm going to let Maddie taste this, but it's so golden.
Mm-hmm.
I obviously tasted it, and that white pepper in there, it's real chef's kiss.
All right.
So let's see what Maddie thinks about this. Hopefully she won't burn herself. Okay.
I'm excited.
Let's see what you think. Get lots of gravy
I
on there.
know.
You know who's going to love this?
Dad.
Yeah, he lives for mashed potatoes and gravy.
It's like his favorite food ever.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Oh, I just had to take in that smell for a minute. It's
Yeah.
so good. Yes. Let me get a little gravy by itself.
It's not overly oniony, even though there's a ton of onion in there, obviously.
That is nice and thick.
I love it thick. I don't like a runny...
I can't stop eating this.
I don't like a runny gravy.
That is so good.
And it doesn't taste like nooch in there.
No.
It has a
it's
different
so
flavor.
Rich.
Yes, it's rich.
It feels rich. It feels luxurious.
I hope you guys give this a try.
And that was so quick and easy.
It was super quick. Less than half an hour.
And no mushrooms. I know somebody was asking for no mushrooms.
Yes.
Because a lot of times...
Mushrooms taste a little too earthy, I feel.
It's fine, but like I feel like most vegan gravies are like mushroom based. And this is like a nice change from that.
Yeah.
Nothing against mushrooms.
No, I mean, mushroom gravy has a time and a place, but this is more like a Thanksgiving gravy.
Yeah. Okay, one more bite. So.
Your father's going to drink this when he gets home.
Oh my God. That's a bit too much. But thank you all so much for watching. We hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Check us out on TikTok.
Yeah, Veganist Fork on TikTok.
And Instagram.
I think we're going to be showing a lot of the food that we're making on Wednesday for Thursday. So that'll be fun. Let us know if you give this gravy a try. Super easy, super delicious. And thanks again for watching. Until next time, much love.